Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia. I don't have anything amusing to say. Kate, have you ever seen...
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world.
Digimon?
I don't think so.
Does Digimon mean anything to you?
You know what? It does. I have a friend who I definitely don't think listens to this podcast, who growing up, his whole life was just off-brand everything. And he, I think, is someone who liked Digimon. So even though you're not listening, hi, Will. That's all I know. I know it's like Pokemon, but not. They're digital, and they live in the computer.
Okay, you know more than I thought then, that it's kind of a knockoff Pokemon, that there's digital
And my friend
guys.
Will is very defensive about it. He's like, no, they were just as good as Pokemon. But I don't think that might be the popular opinion.
Digimon has a large fan base, and I think there were people who grew up with both. I was way more Pokemon, and so I did not engage with Digimon sort of in a territorial way, but also there's just only so much time in the day, which I know is rich coming from me, who consumed a lot of media as a kid. Yeah, I think you're right that the general consensus is Pokemon is much better. Digimon is kind of a knockoff, but it definitely has a huge fan base.
Dozens.
So hopefully, no, like a lot. Hopefully it's still around to this day. So
Wow.
They're still making Digimon
Hello,
stuff.
Digimon fans.
Hopefully
How
we
are you?
don't rub everyone the wrong way
No,
with
no, no.
this. We're both coming at this from an ignorant perspective, you
Yes,
and I. We're both
that's
new
all
to
I
Digimon
know
today.
is that my friend Will liked Digimon.
So Digimon, Kate, is a sprawling media franchise with digital pets like a Tamagotchi, video games, anime, etc. Here's the brief history. Two companies, Bandai and Wiz, teamed up to release the Tamagotchi virtual pet in 1996.
The little egg.
We did a whole episode on that a while back.
What was that? What was my Tamagotchi's name? Herman?
No, it wasn't Winston. Dang, we forgot we
remember. Oh
raised
my
that
God.
Tamagotchi from birth. We can't remember the name, but go find it if you're interested to
We
hear
had a
the
good
history.
time. I had to get up at like 5 a.m. and feed him at one time.
So-
he was beeping. Horrible.
Because we did that, I did not subject you for this episode to the original Digimon virtual pet, because you've already been down this road. But
Tyler, I don't have the time or capacity for a digital pet. I just am not meant to be a mother.
so that was 1996, the Tamagotchi. In 1997, these same companies decide they need to release a new virtual pet to market towards boys.
Ah, okay. So
Is-
Tamagotchi is for girls?
Is it? You know, when I read this, I was like, is it? It's not that feminine, I don't think.
I don't think so, but I think the idea that you would have to care for something like would have turned boy moms and boys off, right? Like
I understand.
you shouldn't be displaying this like maternal instinct towards your digital pet. So now you have a dog fighting ring.
So I'm going to
That
show
you have to care for.
I'm going to show you a picture. This is the original Digimon virtual pet from 1997.
Okay, so it looks like it's gonna claw you up. It's got like scythe hands. Its fingers look like those herb scissors that you use to cut up herbs real small.
I was thinking Wolverine's claws, but yes, they look like herb scissors.
And it's got like spiky legs. This thing could hurt you.
So that's the artwork on the box. How about the little guy on screen?
He looks cute.
He hasn't digivolved yet into his final form. you know?
Ah, okay. What?
So this is Tamagotchi for boys, and not only were the creature designs more extreme, as you saw, but you could also put two of them together and make them fight.
They were like, you know what's not girly? Making your pets fight. Okay.
So they hired designer Kenji Watanabe, and his task was to create these monsters, because the Tamagotchi monsters, I don't even know if I should call them monsters, they're just like these little kind of
They're little
mostly
pet. Yeah, they're
cute
cute.
designs, very minimalistic, because it
Kinda
has to be on
round,
that little
yeah.
screen. But they hired this guy to design them, and his influence was American comics from the 90s, which are famously extreme, violent, like ridiculous. It's looked back on now with a bit of an eye roll of like, these character designs are so non-functional. Captain America with his pecs like so big he would not be able to move. They were known for their edgy, extreme artwork.
Okay.
So they name it Digital Monsters, which is abbreviated to Digimon. The Tamagotchi, in comparison, translates to Egg Watch, because it's a little watch-shaped thing. Like, it looks like an egg, and you hatch a little guy.
I kind of miss my Tamagotchi.
It's, I still have it. If you want to reboot it, we could. It's not a coincidence that Pokemon, which is abbreviated Pocket Monsters, launched in Japan in 1996,
Okay.
the year prior to this.
Yep.
Little monsters you could raise and fight. So the invention of Digimon is like a mix of wanting to sell Tamagotchis to boys and recommend wanting to get a little bit of that Pokemon bandwagon kind of thing going on.
Especially if you've got like a mom or a grandma at the toy store and they're like, I know they like that Mon thing. And then they pick up the Digimon and then kid's like, oh, my birthday's ruined.
And like Pokemon,
Someone who cares for me messed up.
like Pokemon, Digimon is going to immediately launch into all other forms of media for cross-promotion. A one-shot manga in 1997, an ongoing manga series in 1998, a Sega Saturn video game also in 1998, a PlayStation game in 1999, and an anime series in 1999. The anime debuted in North America on Fox Kids in August 1999. For reference, Pokemon premiered in North America in September 1998. First syndicated on UPN and Fox Kids and elsewhere before moving to Kids WB in 1999. So they're like right on the heels of Pokemon in every way. The first anime series is called Digimon Adventure. It ran for 54 episodes from August 14th, 1999 to June 24th, 2000. It was immediately followed by a sequel series and another one and another one and another one until 2003. Then there have been more sequel shows sporadically ever since up to present day. It's never fully gone away. The original series also had a movie released in North America, Digimon the Movie in 2000. It's really bizarre. It was kind of hacked together from several short films that were theatrically released in Japan. So it's famous.
Oh, okay.
It's like infamous for not making that much sense. They like put all this different footage together, dubbed it over in English, and tried to make a story out of things that don't really belong together. We'll do an episode on it in the future, I'm sure. It even features a guest appearance by Angela Anaconda. It's very confusing, the whole thing. I've never seen any of this other than catching it on TV here and there, like bits and pieces as a kid. So Digimon's a massive franchise, still making anime and video games today. And like you were saying, it was kind of viewed by many of us kids back then as an inferior clone of Pokemon, so I never dived in. My neighbor, though, Dallas, he loved Digimon, and he would always tell me as a kid, he would insist that he would be like, Digimon came out first in Japan. Pokemon is the knockoff, which is misinformation. It's not true. But it's just weird how territorial you can be as a kid of like staunchly defending this stuff. But anyway, for many people our age, this was a huge part of their childhood. It's only right we examine it as part of our curriculum for this show. So we're going to watch Season 1, Episode 2, The Birth of Greymon.
Okay.
And Season 1, Episode 21, Home Away from Home. And here's a quick summary to get you on board. Since we're not watching episode 1, we're starting with 2. I think they'll give us a recap as well, but there's a group of kids. They're transported from the real world to the digital world, and they kind of get stuck there.
They're like in a computer?
Kind of. And they encounter little monsters called Digimon. They all get one of their own little monsters, and when they're at the earlier phase of their evolution, just like Pokemon, they're much cuter than that guy you saw in the box. So they all have their Digimon. They get attacked by another Digimon. I think they win, and they're kind of picking up the pieces here as we begin episode 2.
Okay.
Ready to try it?
Go.
Dive in.
Don't make your pets fight.
We are not giving this the treatment, the respect like we gave Pokemon. I made you watch like 40 episodes of Pokemon.
That was a lot. That was a lot of Pokemon.
To this day, one of our most downloaded episodes.
Go ahead and download it. And then download this.
It might also be, it used to be our longest episode, but it's not anymore since we've done the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff. For a long time, it was our longest episode.
So let me bring you up to speed. Me and the other 6 kids were kicking back at summer camp when a freak snowstorm hits. We find these digivices, and bam! The next thing you know, we're transported to this whacked-out island. One by one, we make friends with these creatures who are known as digital monsters or Digimon. Everything was cool till Kawagamon showed up. Our new friend somehow digivolved into bigger Digimon and scared him off, or so we thought. Talk about your cliffhangers.
Oh, this is such a wild recap. It's like, me and the other kids were kicking back at summer camp, then we got sucked into a Digivice. What?
All right, here are the monsters.
Okay, they're kind of cute.
Yeah, they're low-level guys.
They have little mouths that look like sideways 3s.
How about the big guy, though? He's like a
he's
beetle.
not very cute.
That's what they'll all turn into one day.
But no, what if you wanted to keep it cute?
Sorry, Kate, just like raising a child, they can't be a baby forever.
Why are these kids tumbling through cyberspace? This looks like a lot. Okay, the theme song is very catchy. It's too much, though. All they keep saying is Digimon Digital Monsters. And then we got like a very operatic, very operatic exposition.
Digital champions.
Who's that?
They can turn into like man-like creatures. It's a little weird.
There's so much happening. Who is he?
He's like a
oh
big,
my God.
Bad guy.
I've learned nothing from this intro except that Digimon are the champions. So now they're falling on a rock face.
Yeah, I think that big beetle guy just knocked them into
Everyone's
this river.
hair is fabulous.
Some classic anime hair.
Can they fly?
Some of them.
Look at that one. It's trying so hard. Oh, he's so cute. These kids are in peril. What is that? How are there suddenly so many?
It's the power
they're
of something.
fish.
I don't know. Is
A lot
that a
of
fish?
All right, there's a lot of screaming. Oh, they talk.
So most of their little guys seem to have
Oh,
evolved.
okay, so they've evolved. They've leveled up.
They all end with Mon, though.
Yeah.
It feels like it's very hard to remember
confusing.
who's who.
But their little tiny egg baby forms do not kind of predict what they're going to look like.
Something that confused me as a kid, the little bit I knew about this, was they can evolve into many different. It's
Okay,
not a
that's
straight
a lot.
evolutionary tree like Pokemon.
Got it. Because, like, a Pokemon, you know that when you have, like, a Pikachu, you know it's just going to go to the next bigger Pikachu.
Do you know what the big Pikachu's called?
Squeakachu.
That'd be a good name, but no, it's Raichu. Right, but here,
Oh, I
depending
kind of like this, like, mole with wing ears. I think he's my favorite one.
depending on how you treat them and what happens to them, they may evolve to a different guy.
Okay. Well, that's, epigenetics. The body keeps the score, Digimon edition. Oh, look, they're having kind of like a Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Devil's Tower moment. It's a great turtleneck, little sleeveless turtleneck situation. I like their little clothes.
They're all very stylish,
Yeah.
streetwear. It is weird that they can talk to their Digimon, though,
I
right?
don't like that. Yeah, I don't like this component. I just want my digital pet to say one very specific phrase, aka its own name. Everyone's got like a cute little backpack or messenger bag.
They're all got good accessories. It's really part of that 90s American comic book style. Mm-hmm. Like extra pockets and pouches.
There's one kid just in a helmet.
Yeah, they were at summer camp when they got
Yeah, they were chilling at summer camp.
pulled in.
Why is that guy swimming?
He's the water guy. More comfortable.
They have like anglicized names, these children. They
Oh,
were like,
yeah.
hey, Joe.
Yeah, that's definitely a holdover from anime of this era. Who's your favorite guy? What's his name? Patamon?
Patamon. He's kind of cute. It's like a potato with legs. It's like a unicorn tiger bunny. What am I looking at?
Wargamon.
Wargamon?
I just made that up.
Tyler, you can't make these things up. You could literally tell me anything and I'd be like, okay, that's a Digimon's name.
Fardomon.
What is this?
There's kind of a surreal image of all these phone booths
Like
on
a
the beach.
Lynchian phone booth on the beach situation.
Kind of reminds me of the Dark Tower. I feel like all this phone booth call collect talk is like completely like a kid now, if they saw this and had no context, would have no clue what this means.
They have like pretty watercolor backgrounds though. Like all the backgrounds are real pretty. These kids haven't had a granola bar or a pouch in like 15 minutes. They're all crying. Why is that bird wearing an ankle bracelet?
It's on house
On
arrest.
probation. There's always a kid with a laptop. All right, the kids are realizing they don't have anything to eat. They have one laptop and a miniature telescope.
I mean, no one's saying could they eat the Digimon?
Yeah, I mean they should just go full Lord of the Flies. They should fillet one of these Digimons up. Some of them are birds. All these kids are fighting.
This is pretty dire. They have to like divvy up their supplies by how many days it's gonna last.
They don't have to feed the Digimon, but it would be helpful. Maybe could the Digimon go and kill something
Yeah,
for
they're
them?
like, we can hunt and feed ourselves. Don't worry about us, right?
What the hell is that?
This is kind of like a Lovecraftian monster, I feel like.
He's got a shell, but he's a dinosaur. Oh, now all these little monsters are going to go attack it.
It really seems like a suicide mission.
One of them just barfed fire. Okay, that was exactly the same shot.
Yeah, they reused the animation for sure when Agumon
Within
shot the fireball at
A
Shellmon.
minute and 30 seconds.
Because it came out of his mouth and hit the other one in its mouth, which I think is kind of an odd choice. So it's very memorable.
All right, so the fire barfing dinosaur, because he ate all the biscuits, can now fight. But
Everyone
everybody else
is too
didn't
weak
eat any
and hungry
biscuits.
to do anything.
There's a lot of what's it called when you like over-explain something? You know what I
Exposition?
mean? It's just like too much exposition, right? Like he's going to get everyone, and there's nothing I can do. Okay, so we just went into his stopwatch device,
Is Digivice.
Digivice, and some sparkles are coming out of it. You really should read the instruction manual for these things. Okay, so he's what? Why is he
digivolving.
digivolving? He didn't do anything.
He needs to. It's life or death. I think he's getting kind of a burst of
Is he doing like
of
steroids?
adrenaline. No, he's about to die under the paw of this thing.
Okay,
So I think it was kind of like a. What do you think of Greymon?
he's a bigger dinosaur, but he's got some kind of helmet on. He kind of looks like the Cuban one, the Pokemon.
Cubone?
Yeah. Right?
Fidel Castromon.
Now they're just fighting, these two big boys.
He got really big though.
Why is he so big?
He got as big as the Shellmon.
They used to be so cute.
a large, and this is only the second episode. He's evolved twice already. I'm sorry, digivolved.
Whoa.
Every single word in this show either has digi at the beginning or mon at the end.
It's a lot.
Okay, these rules are very confusing
Yeah.
to me. So he already devolved back to Agumon. Like, how come he was able to devolve? Like, I feel like part of why Pokemon was so successful is because the rules are very easy to understand.
Yes.
They evolve, They stay evolved. They evolve into the same thing almost all the time. There's a couple exceptions, but not many. But now, not only can they evolve into different things, they can evolve just for a little bit. They can go back. I would bet it felt probably a little more grown up. You know, if you were like Pokemon, maybe I'm outgrowing it. You could jump on here when you're like 10, you know, instead of 7.
Okay, now it's over.
They're just going, all right, let's go. Digimon. Everybody shout Digimon. Kids, remember to ask your parents for Digimon.
Here's like a long, elongated picture of a computer chip. Whoa, oh my God, what's happening now?
You know this logo? Oh, no, you don't. It's
No, I don't.
Saban. It's not Deke. Well,
I understood like 30% of what was happening.
look, the end credits are giving you a good preview of what the other guys could turn into.
Look at that evil bug. I don't want that. Just a gigantic
I
cactus
love
with
the big
boxing
cactus
gloves
with
on.
its face.
Its mouth is always open.
Oh, the one you like turns into that guy that just
Just
looks
like,
like
a nude man in a loincloth.
muscular.
Why? Why would you evolve from that potato? Tyler.
Hello? Look, the shoes are here. Mom? Dad?
No one's answering. Maybe they're out.
I wonder where they've gone.
Maybe they went to DigiWorld.
That's not funny.
Hey, Ty, over here. I'm thirsty.
Sorry, it's the last one.
What?
You should have asked for some before I finished
I
drinking
can't
it.
believe you'd be so stingy.
I was just joking, crybaby.
Really?
I left you half of it. I sure wish I knew where my family was and how long I've been gone.
We're jumping ahead about 20 episodes, so a lot has happened.
They're in a pyramid? Who is Datamon? Why does he have a butt crack? Unfortunately, we were caught in a vortex.
You know.
It's hazardous. Okay, now we're doing the intro.
Yeah, they've been in the Digiverse for 20 episodes.
I'm assuming they found some food.
A lot, yeah.
Unless they barbecued that little potato.
No, they survived. A lot seems to have happened, but
Yep.
now they ended up after a big fight. Agumon became Metal Agumon, and now they got sucked into a portal, and we're about to see where they went.
When
song
they
is so
sing,
funny.
it's so fun. The operatic singing is my favorite part. Why does that kid look so scared?
He's a
I guess
little
he's
guy.
scared of his champion, his
Yeah,
guardian.
He's the one whose potato turned into a man.
Yeah, he's just, I really can't wrap my head around that. There's one evil teddy bear. This guy got sucked into a vortex. I don't even know what this guy's name is.
I have no idea. The main character.
Ty? His name is Ty.
Greymon devolved all the way to his lowest form when he was a cute blob.
Now they're on Earth. Our main little boy, Ty, got teleported back to like a memory of Earth, I guess.
That might be the real Earth. We don't know.
Alternate Earth. Confusing.
He's going to find out. He's going to go to his house.
But he also can't figure out if this is the town he grew up in or not. Like, buddy,
He's been in the digital world for 20 episodes.
you got to have some situational awareness.
Public transit.
All right, here we are on Japanese public transit.
Incredible. Yeah, see, he's been gone for a long time.
What if time works different in the digital world? Like, what if his parents are dead? What if his whole family's gone, you know? This is very like Ghosts of Christmas Past, right? This is a lot. There's just like a long sequence of a clock. I guess it's supposed to like make us feel existential. I don't know.
And they're just talking over it's like classic, we don't have to animate the mouths. Maybe there was no dialogue here in the original Japanese version.
Why does that kid have a whistle on?
Was she asleep with a whistle? This is a lot. I'm glad I didn't see this as a kid. I think it would have given me the biggest existential dread in the world. It's
Yeah.
like convoluted. He's back.
Like, what is time?
Yeah.
The Digimon ate too much omelet and now it's just on the toilet. Look at it. Why is it doing that? This kid's having the time of his life. He's full of omelet. He's watching his parents' TV. He's got the split system
Mini
going.
split. I just can't believe we watched that Digimon use the toilet like that.
I didn't like it.
And it was talking to the little girl while it was doing it. Don't talk to someone while they're in the bathroom.
Now there's a pager. There's a lot of different ideas here.
God, I love the family computer in the living room,
All right,
though.
so the family computer has been activated, and one of the Digimon rat kids, what are like the Digimon rat pack? He's like,
That's Izzy. He's the one with the laptop.
yeah.
He's
So
the tech one.
Izzy's trying to Skype interdimensionally, and he's like, I'm in danger. And that was it. There's a lot of ideas here. Now they have to go to like the Digimon Black Lodge. It's too much. Is the Digiverse like a liminal space? I'm just confused.
It's the Digi world. It's the digital world, Kate. A little salt on the watermelon. That sounds delicious. They got tahine yet? Has that been invented?
Our hero's having a little bit of a breakdown.
That's how I feel when I can't get my techno junk to work. There's this weird thing going on where like the Digimon are attacking, but most people can't see them.
And they're just like blowing up bridges and what the hell? What is that? It's like a narwhal with a drill for a nose. Why would they make
This is
that?
so cool. They made it, Kate, to sell toys to 8-year-old boys, and it worked.
Now that little pink puffball is whining.
He's sad. He can't digivolve for some
Why?
reason. Why did Ogremon wait patiently for the traffic signal to change before attacking?
Before trying to kill these kids.
It's like, I can't jump across the street to attack them until I get the walk signal.
Yeah. Tyler, why? They're arguing. Why are we arguing right now?
People are dying. Like, Ogremon is destroying their apartments.
Okay, so now 17 minutes in, he's going to digivolve.
Yeah.
There's 20 minutes in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They gotta earn it. It's just like that the theme song plays when this is happening. I don't know if just going up to Agumon is enough to
don't
beat
think it's
Ogremon. But you probably can't skip a level.
Oh no, he just got sucked away. All right, so he just got sucked up in some kind of interdimensional
Yeah,
hole.
Agumon went through the portal, but Tai didn't. So what we've learned that even though days, weeks, maybe months have passed in the digital world, it's still the same day in the real world. That's interesting. Like, I feel like he's going to be aged several years the next time he comes back. Wow.
Just the abrupt ending of all of this is just so crazy.
He went back, Tai's back, Agumon's back.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, but he had a little freak time. He had a little time to ponder his existence, think about whether he'd rather stay behind on Earth.
Well, what did you think there, bud?
I mean, I think this, no offense to any of the big Digimon fans out there, and we did not give it the true chance that it would need, but I feel completely justified in my decision as a child to stick with Pokemon and not engage with this.
I mean, this was definitely, there was a lot going on, and also nothing at the same time.
It's interesting.
There's lots of transformation sequences. I loved the operatic singing during the intro. All the little kids were like different. You know, you could tell they would be into like different stuff and have different personality traits. So that was kind of fun.
A ragtag group of, would you call them the Digimon Rat Pack?
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, I just feel like you only are going to have so much mental capacity to learn about dozens or hundreds of little creatures, and I just don't see how I certainly couldn't have had room in my brain then or now to keep track of the Pokemon and the Digimon.
Which of the creatures do you think you would be?
Would be or would have?
Either. Would have.
I think I would. I want Ogremon. Do you think I could make him? He would be good. He seemed to have he was evil, but if he wasn't so evil, I like his energy.
Okay.
He's giggling.
He waits to cross the street.
He's kind of ugly, but I like him. Why? Who do you want? That potato?
I want the potato with legs and little wing ears, but I want it to stay a potato.
Well, it does seem like you have to do something on the device, the human, to make it evolve. So I think you could make it just stay a potato.
Okay.
But if you were in like dire straits, you might be forced to make him evolve into that.
Like the ripped loincloth guardian.
That man, yeah. But then sounds like you could send him right back after he like helps or moves a boulder or whatever you might need him to do. All right, so you can watch more Digimon ever in your life?
Probably not, unless it's with our friend Will.
Maybe we should have had a guide
a navigator.
knew their way around the Digimon. But this one we just watched is like the critically acclaimed one. That's like a slight break from their normal format. It was very beautiful.
Sure.
It's cool to see all of, the little Japanese city stuff. All right, so Digimon, you can see how a kid would be obsessed with this, though, right? Like, there's so much to sink your teeth into here.
I'm going to digi-pass on this one.
Wow. I wish, I'm just sad I couldn't have gotten us too little. Like, I like to waste money making this podcast. I was not ready to waste the amount of money and time it would have taken to get 2 of those the original Digimon devices and then train them, make them fight, even though it would have been fun. Maybe one day. Maybe if we can ever get a grant. A creative arts grant.
You think that during this administration, we're going to get a grant to make this little podcast?
Do you think during any administration we could get that?
No. Maybe the Jimmy Carter administration.
Solar panels.
That peanut farmer was just giving money away.
All this week, the Digiworld will rock! It's our most exciting adventure yet when we find the quests and tags that allow our Digimon to finally digivolve up to the ultimate level. But only one Digimon will digivolve. To find out who, watch an all-new week of Digimon Digital Monsters starting Monday afternoon on Fox Kids.